Hello, it's now 8:37 p.m. Trying to get away from the bright light. So I think it's quiet enough in here. Um, so this is what happened at the DMV. When I left that homeless place, I just felt so dirty and nasty and everything. I told y'all about what those men did. So they had this man. I don't even know if he actually worked there or if he was one of the favorite druggies that pretend to work there, or he just wanted to be nosy and look at my paper. He didn't. I don't even think he had the authority to sign it, but he just wanted to put his dirty hands on my paper. So the actual director came and signed my paper. I felt grossed out by him putting his hands on my paper. So then when I got to the DMV, and the lady named Crystal got mad, and I tried to explain to her that, I have OCD and I've been traumatized. So, I have to do things a certain way or in a certain order. I didn't want the paper that he touched to touch my important documents like my birth certificate, social security card, and stuff like that. So she made it like as if I didn't have a choice, and that, and she was very rude and disrespectful and mean and lacked compassion. And so, my anxiety got worse. And so I sprayed the paper that he touched. I sprayed the entire paper back and front with the rubbing alcohol. And then she got mad and yelled at me and told me, she acted like as if she fake panicked and freaked out. And she thought that the writing would smear on the paper, but it didn't smear on the paper, because I had to go to that other place to so they can fill out to authorize for me to use their address for my driver's license. So then she had she tried to say, well, she tried to forcefully order me to go all the way back to the other place and get them to sign it again. I'm like, I ain't going back all the way over there, And so after that, she see, now I'm starting to hear people talk. So she tried to make it like as if she refused to accept the paper because it was wet. So then she yelled at me and said, well, I'm going to make you sit there. I'm going to make you go over and sit in your seat and sit there until the paper dries. I'm not accepting it wet. And so then she lied to everybody and falsely said, oh, well, she's spraying water. She tried to make it like if I was some terrorist, trying to say, oh, she's spraying water on her on her document, on her paper or whatever. And I'm like, no, it's not water, it's rubbing alcohol. And she was a narcissistic, rich white lady. And then the Masonic black ladies, they were sitting there laughing. The black ladies were laughing. And so, I mean, they actually freaked out and made a big scene. And then, the lady tried to act like she refused to help me. And I told her to her face that she's very rude. I don't like the way she's talking to me. I told her she's narcissistic to her face. She's like, well, good. Then there are other booths you can come to. You don't even have to come to me. They have 4 other ones you can go to. So I went back to the first lady that I went to, the lady Judy. She had on a red shirt, and there was another lady with the red shirt that I didn't catch her name. Another white lady that, and they had two of the black ladies. They were both laughing at me that were working behind the counter at the DMV. And so the white lady, the other white lady, she was freaking out, talking about wondering where's the hand sanitizer or something like that. And so they had a hand sanitizer bottle with the it was a spray bottle like this with hand sanitizer that looked as much liquid almost as alcohol. I didn't even see it until afterwards. And so she acted like she was freaking out, like as if she thought they said that I stole their, you know, sanitizer thing. And so which wasn't the case. I had my own. So then she walked near me and gave me a very mean, nasty, looked like she wanted to punch the shit out of me. The other lady in the red shirt. So the Judy lady, she was the one who was moderately nice but moderately mean at first. And I didn't have that much of an OCD problem until after I came from that dirty place with the dirty people. So that's why I feel like me having OCD and to be forced homeless, that's the most traumatic, worst nightmare that people are forcing me to do. Like, just get me my own damn place to live and let me have a job opportunity. That something that my disability can handle. But I know due to this Masonic satanic targeting, that's why y'all forcing me to go through this hell. So the Judy lady was like, when I just went back to her because she was the first lady I talked to, and I thought she would have been nicer. But, I explained that I've been traumatized. I have OCD and everything. She's like, no, but you have to be considerate of others. And you have to be considerate of us. You got to think about other people. And she kept on saying it on repeat like a broken record. I'm like, yeah, you a narcissist. All y'all narcissistic abusers. And then those Masonic ghetto black ladies, one of them had like Masonic red and black dyed dreads. And so the white ladies, so Miss Judy, the paper dried kind of quick too, and so Miss Judy had accepted my documents in my paper, and so then she made it like as if I was supposed to already, like, oh, I didn't know I was supposed to sign this, or I didn't know I was supposed to sign that part or whatever. And so then she had me take the little vision test, and she gave me these pre-moistened alcohol towelettes, those little so she told me to wipe that off. I guess everybody has to, So she started threatening me, saying, well, if you spray this machine, then I'm going to throw you out and stuff like that. And I'm like, and she acted like she was freaking out. And they all publicly humiliated and embarrassed me. And so I didn't even give any indication or any threat that I was going to spray. I didn't even threaten or attempt to spray the machine where you do the eye test. So she kept on threatening to kick me out or throw me out, if I had she threatened to kick me out or throw me out if I would spray the machine out. Like, I didn't even attempt to or try to spray the machine. She just started to and then she's like, back up. And don't even bring that bottle near the machine and stuff like that. Oh, I'm gonna throw you out. I'm gonna kick you out. I'm gonna send you away or something like that. I don't remember exactly what she said. So so then, I said I didn't mean for any trouble. I didn't mean for anything. She's like, oh yeah, but you have to think about us. You have to think about everybody else. You have to be considerate of others. And so it's like they talk to me down to me so horribly, so condescending. I feel like I don't want to go back to that location anymore. And that's like usually always that anything downtown, they're the most abusive in any city. Like if you go to the downtown social security office or this office, that office, they're always the most abusive. But then if you go away from downtown somewhere, then you get a relief because it's they're more laid back. So it's like that in my hometown, New Orleans, that you go to the DMV and they're very abusive and sadistic over at the DMV in Harvey, Louisiana. But then if you go to West Wego, they treat you way better. And then so many people got complaints for years about how they treat you at the DMV, even longer than a decade post Hurricane Katrina. And they still have a bad reputation for being so horribly abusive at the Harvey DMV on the West Bank Expressway and like across the street from my high school, West Jeff. So I pretty much had a psychologically, mentally, and emotionally traumatic experience over at the DMV. And it might be part of the, gang stalking street theater or whatever. They probably already knew foreknew that I have OCD and had this problem and just, wanted to do some humiliation. And so they put the unwanted, the document that I didn't want to touch, my birth certificate and everything, my birth certificate and social security card. Well, I sprayed that down with the birth certificate and social security card. And I'm glad that it didn't alter anything, and it dried like normal. And so I was trying to tell the lady that it did not, that the writing that the other lady at the other place filled out, that it did not, the writing did not smear, or it did not mess up, or luckily it was a pen that did not smear, So I ended up having to pay, like, I paid part cash, the majority of cash, and then part debit card. And then they took out a fee. And so I got me a few items from Kroger. And so now I have $1.65 in the bank. And I don't know how little bit of cash I have, probably $2. I don't know. I haven't counted. Of coins, So I don't have enough money for breakfast to eat tomorrow. And I think I might survive tonight. I think it's supposed to be 50 degrees tonight at the outside, on the streets. Excuse me. And then I don't get that much luck panhandling here. It's worse than Pensacola. Like, most people don't have it, or most people want to be mean. And then they either don't have it or they want to be mean, or, the most I get is $1. Like, that's the most I got panhandling today was $1. So it's very hard out here. I try to do my short stories and my writing online, and on TikTok it seems like they block and hinder my short stories, me asking for help, or me talking about my targeting. They block it. But if I do a goofy nonsense, oh yeah, that will blow up. That'll blow up and go viral, or nearly viral, So So I heard there's supposed to be some severe weather tomorrow night being Wednesday and then Thursday and I think all weekend long. How am I going to get the doggone help? I think Thursday or one of these days is supposed to be like 20 or 21 degrees. I almost couldn't make it in 27 degrees on, I think it was Saturday night. I almost couldn't make it. And the abusive, evil bus driver, you a man and you force a woman to stand out there in 27-degree weather and forcing me to have to wait nearly an hour for the bus, and y'all don't even care. So I had to keep on moving around really fast because I thought I really was doggone freezing to death out there. And people these days just don't give a damn about other people. You know. And so many people are just unsympathetic and they don't care that they torture you, whether it be psychologically, mentally, emotionally, physically, or whatever. And they had this black female. I think I may have showed y'all her. She was wearing a blue and wearing two bags, a blue hoodie or a blue jacket and two bags. And so I figured, oh yeah, she's a perp because she tried to come there the same time I do. And then, so she was in my way on purpose. And then I'm like, excuse me. And then she was like, treated me like I was too dumb with no common sense. And I'm like, I would rather pass by somebody without shoving into them or bumping into them. Even if it weren't for OCD with this targeting, an abusive, narcissistic, real-life troll perp would do something like over-exaggerate and lie and say that I pushed them or something. So that's why I want to make sure you're all the way out of my way so I can pass through. So you wouldn't lie and say that, oh, she pushed me or she kicked me, she hit me, she did this to me. I just want, and so I need extra space. And they want to be in my way. And I'm like, it's not that hard for you to just take a couple of steps back. But you want to make it like as if you want to try to force me to squeeze through and then narcissistically lie and say, you have more than enough space. They just don't even want to move out your doggone way. Or they plant themselves in your way on purpose. So I'm sick and tired of freaking humanity. Yeah, the ones who make it like it's a chore to move out of your way, they're perps who want to be in your way on purpose. So I had I almost didn't make it today. I almost went crazy today. I almost had a freaking meltdown today. I almost lost it today. I'm surprised I didn't go off on those idiots at the freaking at all 5 of them that worked behind there. All of them were instigating. All of them were abusive. All of them gave me a problem. At all 5 of them. So if I can avoid it, I will try to next time try to see if I can go to another location if possible. But they said that it might take between 2 weeks and 28 days to get the real license. I'm like, this don't make no doggone sense because that was a small office, and I go to my hometown, New Orleans, or I go to Pensacola, I get the license in 5 minutes. It's not like Los Angeles. Los Angeles, I think they made you wait 3 weeks to get your license in the mail. So, I got me an early dinner, and a couple more bottles of rubbing alcohol, um, in addition to paying the DMV fee. And as I said, now I have $1.65 left in the bank, and I don't know if I have like $2 or $3 in coins. So I don't have much of nothing now. And then, well, I'm not really itching that much right now, but if I'm got an itch tonight, then the alcohol will help it'll help stop the itching or deter if I have any bed bug left. I hope not. But I've been spraying like crazy. People been bumping into me. Dirty people been bumping into me all day. I had just yesterday, did laundry and washed my clothes, and I took a shower yesterday. I took a shower this morning. And so, they just unnecessarily put me through so much hell. I'm pretty sure I've gone through other DMVs and other offices and, sanitized and sprayed and whatever. And people really didn't much complain or say much or nothing, but I really think that was an abusive, narcissistic, gang stalking setup. What they did and the way they treated me, in a way it made me want to switch my mind and just leave Cincinnati and go somewhere else. Maybe won't say fuck Cincinnati. Made me really want to leave Cincinnati. Or, I actually felt totally unwelcome here. But I don't have the money to go nowhere, so I got no choice but to stay here now. I almost switched my mind about getting my license switched over here the way that they treated me. So now I finally got it switched over, and I got this interim temporary paper license. And I have to wait, they said, between 2 weeks and 28 days to actually get the license. So I don't know why they said that gig job I was trying to do, I was supposed to be at work now. But I don't know why they said that the gig job that I was supposed to do, why did they say that the job expired? When I had already applied to the job and was supposed to come to work. And then later on, after I applied, they said that the job expired. And I'm like, that's weird, So I could have gotten almost $150. But now I got nothing. So I tried to download the Instacart app. I don't have a car, but I try to see if I can do the in-store shopper with no car. And they said that they don't have that available in my area, in this area. Shipped, they say you have to have a car. So the fake wannabe Darnell Williams perp, he put that to a stop by smear campaigning and lying. When people said that we're gonna boost this to help, when I was on TikTok trying to get help with vehicle donation, they said we're boosting for more help, and that started to blow up and almost went viral. So what happened was he put that to a stop, and so now and then everybody, they all blocked me and turned against me. So he stopped me from getting help with the vehicle donation on TikTok. That I started to get almost a lot of support. And they said boosting for help. Like they said if they comment, it boosts up the the views and stuff so that more people can see and view it and stuff. So then like he came on my page like a few minutes before I started this video. He came on my page and said something nonsensical. So that's just pure. I mean, he is some. He is. I can't even explain, but he knows what he's doing. So I don't want to say that he don't. Yeah, he knows what he knows what he's doing, but he acts so fucking retarded, very retarded. He acts very retarded, but he knows what the hell he's doing. So as I said, he has replaced Alex. And I would never see his face. He has replaced Alex Dupree. He has replaced Alex Dupree, but I will never see his face. I don't even know if Alex Dupree died. And I heard that Alex Dupree is not Alex's real name. But I heard Alex was former Navy or former military. He admitted that he was a gay Freemason, that hated Christians, that he's a Satanist. So, yeah, so I mean, I actually need this rubbing alcohol to continue to I'm not itching really that much, but I think each day that I take a bath it will itch less, but and I kept on spraying the hotel bed and trying to suffocate those bastards because it came from the other hotel from this past Thursday, came from there. So yesterday during the day I think I was doing a little itching, but then I took a good hot shower last night, hot enough that I almost passed out. And then I told y'all about what happened with that towel. And I'm like, did everybody believe I was lying? I only got 1 thumbs up, but like over 70 views on that video. So I was really freaked out. I mean, I know I probably should have labeled it open talk because I talked about a lot of different miscellaneous things, you know. What time is it? Oh, wait. Damn. So, my phone is at 73%. So I'm trying to charge it up to all the way to make it fully charged, you know. So cuz I can't be out there on the streets with the phone that's not fully charged. I mean, incidents like what happened Saturday night or super early Sunday morning, what happened with that guy. And I don't know where else to go. I don't have anywhere to go. So you want to kick me out the whole park just so you can charge your phone, but I was there first. And then threaten to kill me. Yeah, he was acting weird. It's like my so-called YouTube subscribers seemed like a lot of them defended and took sides with him. You know, so I don't know why CashApp just sent me 1099 tax forms when that was from donations. That was not from any work or anything, you know. I don't know what's going on with that, but I thought they said that they waived the idea of us having to report gig earnings or 1099 or whatever. Why would they send me a 1099 form? PayPal didn't send me one. So that was Yeah, I don't know what the hell what's going on with that. So oh, it's causing me more anxiety, making me more nervous. So one of the reasons why I got my license switched over quick, because it will help with more job opportunities, to have an in-state license, but and they want to make sure you're local. But it seemed like and then I looked on Indeed, and a lot of employers looked. It seemed like over 12 employers looked at my profile, or looked at my application and ignored me. But that happened in Pensacola when I was locally there. And I'm like, look at it. They all look at and ignore, my applications, and they pass on and just ignore. And it would be like 2021 or 2022, and New Orleans, Indeed employers were rejecting my applications from way back in 2017, a few years later. I'm like, well, that's senseless. So so now my bus pass expires at like exactly 11:15 tomorrow morning. So other than that, I don't even have money for bus fare now. So it seems like all I have right now is to write my short stories and stuff, and it's hard because people hate me as a person, or don't like me as a person, or have zero interest in me as a person, or want nothing to do with me because of the gang stalking. So I have the information in the description box, and I need any and all help I can get. If like for between tonight and tomorrow, I'm trying to get help with enough money for food and a bus pass for wherever I need to go to handle business, and then maybe tomorrow night, and definitely Thursday and over the weekend, I need help with hotel room because of the this bad winter storm that's supposed to come. I think this is supposed to affect almost all of the country again. So I'm too tired to write another short story. And last night, I not sure how many hours of sleep I got, but I got a nice bit of sleep. But I woke up feeling sleep deprived and feeling like I needed more sleep. So I guess I'm gonna just go now. And my anxiety is really high. I'm really scared. I've been trying to download certain job apps or certain gig apps, and I don't have a car, so it's less opportunity for me, but I could have been doing like DoorDash or maybe Instacart with the car or something, but I don't have a vehicle at all. So everything is just so scary. It's really scary. And so I gotta go. Well, I don't have to go, but I'm gonna go for now. And I don't know if if I get bored enough to write a short story, I'll show y'all. But I'm gonna go, and I'll see y'all later.